Hey, what's up, guys? I hope everyone is well. Wanted to chime in here. Just got done having some lunch, and I've been kind of thinking through this idea of trying to, think through the mystery of the Trinity using quantum mechanical and astrotheological metaphors. Of course, the Trinity is a mystery, and it cannot be reduced down to these physical processes. But we can use nature, the beauty of nature, and the information that nature gives us to shed some light or give us some insight into the mystery of our Creator and His creation. Um, so first, let's think of kind of this numerical distinction of the Trinity that can be made. We can think of the numbers 1, 2, and 3. 1 reflects unity, right? God the Father, the unity of all. 2 reflects the Son, or the multiplicity. And 3 reflects unity and multiplicity. So that is kind of a numerical instantiation or understanding of the Trinity that we can use that's going to map on to our quantum mechanical astrotheological metaphor here. So let's think of God the Father, the pattern, the ultimate pattern, the logos, as the quantum field. Right? The quantum field is a complete mystery. You can also use the essence energies, the orthodox understanding of the essence energies distinction of God, right? So quantum field, what happens is unknowable to our minds. It's a mystery even to our scientific tools of measurement, right? So from God the Father comes the Son. And let's go ahead and analogize the Son, Christ, as our sun, as our star, right? And what does the star do? The star is a furnace. Our sun is a furnace that mediates the chemical processes, the atomic processes of the fusion of hydrogen and helium, making heavier elements. And you can think of this as a process of mediation, which eventually leads to the creation of the planets. And for our argument's sake here, we're going to take the planet Earth. Right, so we have God the Father, which is the quantum field. And again, this is an analogy, nothing reductive here. We have our Son being the activity of the Father, right? Being an expression of the Father, a finite expression of the infinite being the quantum field. And the Son, again, is Christ in this analogy. And then can we think of the Holy Spirit within this system? Well, the Holy Spirit is the activity, let's call it the atomic, chemical, photosynthetic, and metabolic processes of the organization of life on the planet and of the planet itself, right? So the Holy Spirit is the process of light being transferred, ultimately being created by the Father, let there be light, mediated through the Son, our Son, and then the activity, evolutionary and embryological activity of life on planet Earth is akin to this idea of the number 3, right? It's the idea of unity in multiplicity, right? So I think it's interesting to think of it this way. And again, if I'd love to hear what you guys think. I think there's a lot of different fun kind of explorations we can do using this analogy of the Trinity, the mystery of the Trinity, and its expression in physical, chemical, and energetic processes in the coming to being of life. And how can we think of this? So this process is a fractal, right? And it scales at every level of reality. So if we can think of, just to push the metaphor a little further, if we can think of our consciousness, of our individual consciousness, right? We can be instantiations of the mystery of God the Father, right? Is our thoughts, right? Or the process of thinking, which is this dialectical process, which can be thought of as this dialectical process of the fusion of atoms and molecules to create life. And then we speak, right? We can our word, the logos, manifests from this mysterious process and dialectical process of thinking, and the activity of our words with other people and dialogos, right? You can think of that as the activity of the Holy Spirit. So it's this self-similar process that, from a cosmic level, goes from the quantum field to the manifestation of the sun, to the manifestation of the planet, and then life. And this process, again, is fractal and self-similar. And then man becomes the ultimate mediator, mediating between the heavens and the earth, between the meaning, the abstract, and the concrete, and realizing this process of life and recapitulating this process of life in the organization and categorization linguistically of different kingdoms on the planet, right? So a lot more that could be said here, but I was just kind of chewing on this idea and I wanted to think out loud. So let me know what you guys think, if this makes any sense, or if you guys can add some more and play a little bit with this metaphor, or any critiques, or want to share where this metaphor might fail in regards to the ultimate mystery, the unknowable mystery that is the Holy Trinity. So thanks, guys. Thanks for checking me out and checking the video out, and I will be back soon. Talk to you.